Okay, let's say you have a favorite movie and someone says that it's trash or garbage, right? You will likely have a minor reaction. But if someone challenges your moral values, ooh, it's going to be a stronger reaction, even if you have a strong DLPFC, which is your regulator. Because when disagreement touches your identity, your brain activates additional emotional regions. So now we have what's called the insula, and the insula tracks emotional intensity. And you also have the medial prefrontal cortex, which processes self related meaning. So in ERP research, which is event related potentials, this research shows a spike in N400 components when expectations are violated, suggesting that the brain processes belief conflicts similarly to semantic incongruity. Okay, now this is where I got caught up, right? So, semantic incongruity is when something doesn't match what we expect it to mean, or in other words, it's a contradiction. So, when that happens, the brain produces an N400 signal basically saying it doesn't make sense. That's what your brain is saying, okay? So, this could make a disagreement feel frustrating, especially if you just don't understand. For example, arguing whether or not esports is a real sport is not a true contradiction if each person is using a different definition of what a sport is. So the argument comes from a misunderstanding of meaning, not opposing facts. And if we look at comedy, a comedian resolves that misunderstanding by setting you up for a joke and saying a completely different thing than you were expecting. But let's say a rage baiter, right? Someone who is rage baiting you leaves that misunderstanding unresolved. So they make you react emotionally. But anyway, your brain treats value based disagreement as something that is personally relevant. And this type of disagreement always feels bigger. That's why you see political or moral debates escalate faster than discussions about pizza toppings or like the color of your shoestring.